One of our close friends, Stan Dele, once took a group of 29 people to the Soviet Union. He wanted to see what the people there were really like, not what politics or newspapers said, but what ordinary people were like. One day, while walking in a park in a city called Kharkov, he saw an old Russian man sitting with his wife. The man was a World War II veteran. He was wearing medals on his jacket. In Russia, veterans proudly wear their medals. It is their country's way of honoring them. So these medals meant a lot. Stan walked up to him and said in Russian, Druzhba Mir, which means friendship and peace. The old man looked surprised. Stan showed him a small button he had brought from America. It had a picture of a United States and the Soviet Union being held by the loving hands. The old man asked, Amerikansky? That means American? Stan replied, Da Amerikansky. Druzhba Mir. Yes, American, friendship and peace. Suddenly, the old man grabbed his hands tightly, like they were long lost brothers. For a few minutes, the old man spoke in Russian. Stan spoke in English. Neither of them understood each other's words, but somehow they understood each other perfectly. They kept saying friendship and peace. I love you. We don't want war. After a while, they said goodbye and walked away. But 15 minutes later, the old veteran came running back. He took off his most special medal, the Order of Lenin, and pinned it onto Stan's jacket. Then he kissed him and gave him one of the warmest hugs ever. Both of them had tears in their eyes. They said, Do Savientia, goodbye. That moment showed something very powerful. During the trip, the group met hundreds of people. They visited schools, they danced, they sang, and played with children. They hugged, kissed, and exchanged small gifts. The Russian children realized that Americans were not enemies. They were just people like them. The group was even invited to weddings. They were treated like family members. They ate together, they danced together, they cried when it was time to say goodbye. In another city, Russian families invited them into their homes. They shared food, drinks, stories, and laughter. After just a few hours, they didn't want to leave each other. They felt like one big family. Even important leaders arranged meetings with them. They had open discussions about everything. But the most powerful moments were simple ones. Old grandmothers came down from their buildings and hugged them. Tour guides cried when the group left. Everyone had fallen in love, not romantically but humanly. They realized something important. The only way to have peace in the world is to see the whole world as our family. When we hugged each other, talked to each other, danced with each other, shared food and tears with each other, we stopped saying enemies. We start saying ourselves. Because in the end, no matter where we are from, we all laugh the same, we all cry the same, we all want peace, we all want love. And when we were truly see each other, we can say, I know you are just like me, and that's when the world begins to change.